Hey guys, welcome to a bit of a more casual hour-long chit-chat stream. The usual development stream will still be going on Sunday tomorrow, but for now, we're going to have a bit of a casual quarantine chat, just about life in general. Welcome, Sandwich, and I did not lie to you. I said within the hour, and I said that like few minutes, I don't know. It was like, I remember the timing worked out. It was about an hour, I think. 801, welcome, Francisco. 801 is not bad. I was adjusting the music. I was trying to, get the right browser open, get it all lined up. It's okay. It's 12:02. Wow. You guys can't even agree. It's actually 1:02, just so you are aware. I know you can't see it on my clock at the bottom left, but it is definitely 1:02. Yeah, so... Oh, and welcome, Bull. Welcome. Yeah, so I wanted to just have a bit more of a, a casual chat. Give you guys a chance to talk about where you'd like some of our short-term development to go. We have a plan for what we're doing, but I'd like to get some input. And it seems like like Stopwatch 60 has a few opinions of his own on how things should go. I really enjoyed liking him. Like, I've been enjoying watching him just chat about the game. Sometimes I just had it open while I was working my 9-to-5 job, and I just had to have the games chat open in case I'm summoned. And I just saw him like talking for a while the other day, and it was really amusing, talking about the goblins being persecuted. Yeah, he's super hyped. No, it's great. I love the idea of somebody getting into a plot, and I mean, he's kind of right with some of the direction we've talked about. I mean, not the specifics, but there is a reason the first quest we decided to do is about humanizing goblins. And there is a reason why, goblins speak English roughly. They have their own towns. We gave them a farm. There is a little bit there. We did want to incorporate goblins a lot into the quest line. We talked about goblins as like a short-term NPC that's like the other humanoids that is almost like another kingdom you kind of have to deal with. As well as we have joked and not confirmed that long-term we might like the idea of you sail to another continent, and that continent is like a humanoid society, but it's not humanoid, it's like centauranoid. All the dogs are the cows and stuff are centaur. I mean, cows are centaurs. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. But the ducks are centaurs. The people are centaurs. It's like a vegetarian society because it'd be cannibalism if anything ate each other. It's like an alternative humans. Carson is streaming now. Oh yeah. Twitch TV/Guilds of Gods. Thank you, Bull. I totally forgot to tell people. Sometimes, like, if I don't feel like there's something really cool to show off, I just kind of mention it in Discord and chat, but that's not how you get new people. I need to aggressively seek them out. While we chat, I kind of want to... Here it comes. Yeah, I kind of want to just go do drop parties while we chat, because that's something fun to do. I really need to move my guys so that they're doing idle combat. Those guys are my 2 combat guys, and I have not actually had them doing stuff lately. Yeah. Anyway, it was really nice to tune in and see Francisco's stream the other day. It was I really liked seeing everybody get all excited watching it, be like the stuff be made. That was really cool to just see. Same community, just kind of in a new location. It's like when all your friends go to the other guy's house. You get to be a guest and sit back and watch. It was pretty cool. I was a big fan. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's add to this loot. Nothing. Well, we're gonna give it some tomes. We got some leftover items here from last time. Just throw them in here. I don't want to do the candies. That was a bit annoying. Welcome, Ironic. Welcome. My internet is definitely not letting me watch stream today. Oh, that sucks. Damn, internet. All those people staying at home watching Netflix needs to back off and get a hobby that uses less internet, like gaming. Like Gaming Guilds of Gods, which uses way less internet than HD Netflix. So, play Guilds of Gods. Yeah. So just, I guess, to talk about development, I don't want to focus on it too much today, but basically the animation patch didn't go out right away because we did find that there was some slowdowns it was causing that we were concerned weren't scalable. So Jagger and I have been focusing on optimizing it, and last night I'm thankful to say that I found a big bottleneck in the program from like a rendering point of view, and it wasn't animations, but just something that I was able to optimize enough that it made room for the animations to not be as perfect. So I'm excited about that, and I am hopeful that is coming out soon. It's yeah, it's in the works though, and I'm very sad it's not already out. Is it on testing yet? We talked about just going straight to testing. Yeah, it is test. I think we agreed we were gonna, but I don't think we actually... Yeah, we did. We don't have the test server running. Oh, right. This is just the main site. Change server, test. Oh. Yeah, let's try this out. Let's just see. I don't think it's on testing, but I want to find out. No, it doesn't look like testing is online. Okay, we'll try to get that on testing so people can check out the animations, because it is all ready to go, and it is a compatible patch. It is, oh. That's odd. Guess we have to wait for it to boot me. It's still trying to sign in. Actually, let's just close this thing trying to log in. Launch the patch. I will try to push Jagger through doing that. He's had some internet issues, so he's been trying to do his own profiling because he wants to be very confident in it. But he is running off data right now on some island, you know, truly off the grid, which has definitely made that part a little less streamlined than would be nice. But it is coming out soon, and I will try to convince him to at least put on testing today. I think it could go live, though. I think it's ready. We won't tell Jagger. Okay. As long as you don't tell him that everything's been redone, it'll be good. Extreme social distancing. Oh, yeah, no, he's extremely social distancing. He's like, I don't know, he's just gone fully off the grid. Wait, where's this guy? He's on Patreon Island. Let's go. I like all the new Patreon NPCs with the new outfits, too. Oh, God, this animation isn't doing it for me. I need the new ones. Launch, he won't notice without internet. That's true. I mean, I think he can still play, but that's very true. Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny. He's it's not confirmed, but he has now been on that island for 2 weeks and had no symptoms. So obviously that means that, you know, he's good. It should totally be fine. So he is thinking of just crash landing at my place next week, and then we'll be able to work together in person on the weekends. So, I mean, in the evenings. So that'll be really cool. Think about happy he'll be when the patch is out and it works. That's true. I'm sure he would love that. Like, watch. If I pet you, does it even... No, it's just a chat. He doesn't bend over. No heart goes above its head. Vixen, let me love you. Oh, that wall's bad. Oops. we'll hold the bugs for a week or two. Perfect. Yeah, just if you just like DM me the bug reports, he'll never know. He'll never know that it's live, and I can discreetly fix it, put out a patch. In all seriousness, though, I am going to strive to get that done today. I did have some, I don't know, I will try to get it done today, like try to get it out. I'll give him a call after the stream and give it a go. I have some stuff I have to deal with this afternoon in my personal life, but I should have enough time to strong arm him, you know. No, he just needs to find the time. We're talking about how this whole week just has not... It doesn't feel like a week has passed. Does that make sense? Like, yesterday I was just sitting there, like, probably like 6, 7 p.m., and it hit me that it was a Friday night that felt like Wednesday. And usually I do a stream during the week, and I didn't hold any. So I was like, okay, I got to do a Saturday stream, 2 stream a week. We have to keep up. Each day feels like a week with all the bad news. Things are just moving too fast. It is. It is kind of crappy that way. But honestly, we'll be okay. Things are going to be fine. We just got to stay happy, stay positive, keep our distance, wash our hands, and know that virtual friends are real friends. So come to the streams. And we will all hang out. And that can be our social distancing, remote hanging out. Anyway, I'm about to start this thing because I just want to play with pinatas. So I'm going to compare. 1 minute, we're doing a drop party here with some of my tomes. And yeah, we are going to compare that. Actually, I'll show you guys some of the optimizations I've been doing because I'm pretty happy with some of the stuff we're working on. Let's get going. And I want to just show you guys how fun the pinatas are going to be. Because honestly, the pinatas and the way they explode now. Ooh. Actually, I made a video. I didn't get to show this last stream. Let me just show it. Yeah, I didn't show this last stream, but I made a video for this patch, but then we made the goblins bigger and I have not updated it, but I'm waiting for it to go live before I put it on social media like incremental games and such. Sorry, I'm on the other monitor trying to find it. What did I call it? Is it in pictures? I need to... Oh, I think I found it. Okay. Yeah, so I want to animate it to the beat. You know, animate it to the music. Ooh, actually, where's our... Oh, pinatas. Yeah, I want to animate it to the music, but this is roughly a short little 47-second clip thing that I've very roughly edited together so far as a draft. But yeah, this is pre-last Sunday's changes, so it does not include some changes. Like, you can see the orcs are smaller than they're going to be. But yeah, tried to showcase all the different new NPCs, the different various ways you can do things, the new crabs, you know. I really like that pinata animation, though. It'll come up again. I like that outfit. It makes me think he's a prisoner. Pinatas. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to show this off. Incremental games is going to be like, wow, the people look good. Oh yeah, and that goblin changed. That animation no longer is like a whip. And you can see that in this version, his knees, like the layering of his chest to thighs to knees looks weird. So Boole and I fixed that, I believe. So a lot of little changes, so I have to remake it. But... You cheated and spawned that golem. You thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. I did. I thought about it, and I was like, should I spawn a clay golem? No, let's do a copper golem. It's like, I like the look of the copper one, and Only the OGs are gonna notice. So they will increment their pants. What? Increment. I think I know what you're trying to say. I think so. Carson having a party on his own. Oh yeah, no one's here. I'm getting all of this loot. Voltra. Oh, hey Bull. Welcome to the party. Yeah, I just want to show, I don't know, I really like the new pinatas. So I just want to show how fun these, I like their running though. The old pinata running, they look so wonky. And I don't want like cows to look dumb, you know, but the pinatas looking dumb and goofy is kind of cute. I think it's really silly. So I don't mind that. But if we take a look at how they are in this version. Oh yeah, so some things coming to this patch. Francisco says fixed it, I think. I'm trying to... Oh, the internet. You fixed the internet. Awesome. Glad to hear. So, one thing that changed for this upcoming patch... Oh yeah, so if you remember, there was a weird camera jitter that was happening. There's still some jitteriness that I'm not happy with, but it is mostly fixed. The camera's a bit different, so if you'll notice when I scroll out, I don't know if you can see it. It's only a few milliseconds, but it's like it zooms out and then starts following the guy. It's not like locked onto the guy, which I don't know if that's better or worse, but one kind of cool benefit. Oh, shoot, that is it panning? I think I found a bug. Definitely found a bug. Oh no, the patch isn't ready, boys. Oh no. What? What is that sad face? Ooh, that's not good. Well, now I'm just sad. I'll pan if you're not careful. Switch hero collapse the universe. Yeah, shoot. I was about to show off a cool feature. What's that little frowny face, though? Alright. I do not know. And there's no error message. Yeah, no, it's not that. Oh my god, what did I do, guys? Oh no. Well, I have to send a screenshot to Jagger now and be like, well, I'm just saving this for later. Love it. Yep, this is the new feature. You can warp dimensions. Oh no, see, this is exactly why we needed to do more testing. How? If you are going to get seizures, please stop watching the stream. You can come back in 10 minutes. I don't want to leave, though, because I need to understand what's going on here. Because I need to figure out what's broken. Holy. So I click, and at the top right, lines come down. So when it tries to draw the cursor, it's like it's being stretched to the top right. The top bar people are rendering. The people are rendering. It's just background tiles, which is the thing I just tried to optimize. And it was on changing people. Your GPU might be dying. I hope it's not that. That would be even worse than I have a bug to fix. We need this for the party room. You don't need me anymore. Just leave it. Oh, man. Rave looks fine to me. I had this before? Bull, wait, you've had this before? Actually? Or are you joking? Because if you've had this before, that's a terrible sign. Yes? Oh, no. Like once? Or like... Oh, when you just started a long time ago. I think I even reported it. Alright, let's see if any errors came up. If no errors came up, I'm going to have to refresh. This has not been useful. Invalid operation. Okay, we got something. Guess this is a development stream, boys. We gotta find this bug. Alright, anonymous. I wish this was not compiled into random bundle gibberish. I want lines of code here. So it's right before I call anonymous render. So I know exactly the line of code this is talking about. This right here is talking about in tile map. See, it's literally, I have the code up right here. This is the render call that is causing the bug right now. I was just playing with that. So it's in this anonymous function. We call render. It calls render internally. It does its WebGL stuff, and eventually it throws an error. Object does not belong to this context. So I'm guessing that means that the context changes, and I already had a sprite made. Because what I added was that right now in the game, like, let me show you guys something here. Right now in the game, did any errors come up? No, I guess it's normal then. Oh yeah, well, it's not that no errors means it's normal. It's that errors would just tell me if there's some code that broke. If there's no errors, it's so hard to figure out what's going on. Like when you get weird bugs that like nobody can report, just weird behaviors, those are the worst to try to track down. That's weird that this is black. I hope it's not my GPU. It's definitely not. I think what happened here though is that before what would happen is that the whole background, like a chunk gets drawn. And so you're trying to look at your guy, and we don't draw the whole map. We just draw the background of what you can see plus a little bit more. And then you walk around, and once you get to the point where you're about to see what would be black, like you're about to run into that bounds, we decide, okay, you're now at this position, draw around you. So we're constantly drawing just what you see. But doing that, if you're drawing a 64 by 64 area, that's 4,096 different images to draw. And that's very expensive, even if it's only a little area. So what we do instead is we create 4,096 objects, and then instead of drawing them all, we draw them all once to an image, and then that image we show. So we're only rendering one, even though we create 4,000 objects. But what happened was that you'd move 10 spaces over, and then we'd throw away the old one, remake the 4,000 new objects, and redraw. So I had a hunch that is very inefficient, because when you walk over, you're only now seeing an extra few tiles, but we're throwing away everything and recreating it, when a more optimized thing would be to keep track of the old tiles and never remake the same tile object once. Like take a tile object, once it's made, apply it to a sprite, and then save that so that we never keep creating these objects, throwing them away over and over again. I'm guessing what happened is that I changed people. Like I changed from one guy to the other. And that moved my camera so far away that I'm now like, maybe I'm on a different canvas context or a different like basically the thing that I'm drawing on top of is no longer the same as the first one. And I made the sprites on and for the first one. So that got swapped, and now I'm trying to load a cache sprite that was already made onto the new one, and that's probably, just based on this, what I think is going wrong, is somewhere in there. So maybe my caching isn't a good idea. Maybe I should just come up with a better way to do it, or a way to keep track of which container they were originally a part of. But anyway, that wasn't what I was trying to show you. Now that we've kind of talked through what probably happened, let's just refresh and go back to the working version of it. Look at that. Beautiful background. You know, I've never seen that before, though. So that's interesting. So if I click to here, does it happen again? No. Here? No. And you'll notice that when I first clicked, it did lag because I had to build the map, which it currently does when you first... Yeah, right now if you click from here to here, I mean, it seems instant, but if we're walking, you might see like a stutter every like 2 tiles you walk. That's because if we zoomed out far enough, you'd see that we're like, the whole map is being redrawn. So now I think in this version, as you walk around, you do still see that same jitter. Bam, there it is. There it is. But if I walk down now, we've already made it, so it's not doing the jitter. So once you go back to an area that you've already walked through, you won't keep getting the jitter. So the longer you play the game, the more it'll just kind of cache up and reuse, so that there's a little more optimization going on. I guess here you can see like there, like it recreated that. But now if I walk up, that just came instantly and didn't have jitter. Add the Konami code to enter the raved dimension. Oh man. Honestly, I'm down for a rave dimension. That'd be hype. So there's one little camera addition that I added. So watch this bad boy. Once your 2 guys are close enough and you switch. Oh, I thought this was my guy. Apparently it's not. Where is this guy? He's over here. Once they are close enough and you switch, the camera just pans between them, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, also, the mythical frame rate bug, like the fact that people, like this didn't do as much as it really should have. So before we had max frame rate 60 and minimum 30, the frame rate was not being applied universally, we realized. So that is also going to be coming out now, this patch, as a little bit of an optimization for people running, you know, worse computers, is that there is now, you could run at 60 frames per second for perfect, 45 if you're a little laggy, and this is smooth enough that you shouldn't notice a difference between it and 60, 30 for a little quicker, but I can personally see a jarring difference between that. And then what we call potato mode, 24 frames per second, which is the lowest where things I think still look pretty good, but it's definitely not smooth. Like you can see the jitteriness, which kind of sucks. But if you are running on a worse computer or like a not as current computer, potato mode will make the whole rendering side of things run about 20% faster, 15 to 20%. So if that's worth having your frame rate, you know, that's up to you to decide. So do those little dudes play on their own and you can control them if you want to? Sorry, I don't know anything about the game. Do you plan to replace the graphics? So to answer your first question, in the game there are NPCs and there are adventurers. So this is my adventurer and I can control him. I can control this guy. I can control this guy. They each have their own... Oh, I was trying to... sorry. Someone was trading with me. My bad. Accept. If the trading's bugged, do a right click to select. Sorry. But yeah, so basically Sorry, I'm now just clicking everywhere. We basically... Does he want something for this? I don't know. What's worth... You know, I'll give him a Toma collection. Wolf claw arrows. There we go. Here you go, buddy. Basically, though, you have these adventurers, and they are each their own people. They have their own inventory. They have their own skill level. Each adventurer is like the depth of an MMO character, but you can have up to 5 of them. These other guys, these NPCs, you do not control. They are just people. As for replacing the graphics, yes. The graphics are... They are getting updated, and it's kind of like we have a machine, like a plane that's flying in air, and we're adding to the front of the plane while we're also replacing the body of it mid-flight. So we've been updating each piece one by one, and this current patch that everyone's awaiting is going to be an update on the people and on animations, as well as a few other items and stuff. So what you can really see the difference by I think this outfit is a really good candidate. So right now I'm wearing a full osmium chain set with a bow on the guy. If I switch to the testing branch and we spawn that item, set levels. This is what that same outfit now looks like. So there is a bit of an update going on, as you can see in this version. Yeah, in this person, the person has more of like their whole body moves when they walk. In this version, it's just the feet. It's like isolated movements on the feet and nothing else. And the attacking animations are very different. So on this version, we've got a lot better animations going on here. Oh yeah, Jagger fixed the issue with NPCs not detecting that they had a sword. So now they actually swing their sword in the animations instead of punch. So that's right now what is being updated. Next is going to be different world objects. The trees and their hard black outline, they're very old and have a very different art style. So the trees, the rocks, the world objects in general are about to get a bit of a graphic overhaul. Francisco is working right now as well on remaking all of these skill icons. These are very outdated. As you can tell, just comparing this bow here to... I mean, the bow is not too outdated, but the bow is outdated. Yeah, various things on here. That pickaxe is probably a really good candidate to show how outdated it is. Or that campfire. So this is all in the works. And then in the future, the background tiles are probably going to get updated too. Not because they necessarily look bad, but because they don't fit the same art style. So we're going to move over to trying to make everything use the same art style. Think RuneScape Heroes ×5, and the nipples are not aligned with the eyes now. The most important graphical change. I think you mean there are no nipples to align with the eyes. We are moving to a, in the next update, we're gonna be adding, genders as well as the ability customization for skin tones and hair colors and stuff. And like a shop that kind of shows all the different outfits to customize your character when you first load up. So with that update, because we're adding females, Francisco and I talked about it, and when he was redoing the people, and we just agreed, no nipples, no genitals at all. Human figure is one thing, but we're just not even going to worry about nipples on anybody, because we'll just get rid of it. It's not needed. It'll be hidden by clothes. I think the idea too is that there will be a base layer, so you can't unequip your clothing, but you will be able to equip your items over top of the clothing layer. So imagine being able to swap clothing and being able to wear stuff over clothing that would hide the clothing, but never being able to totally strip naked. I think that is part of where this is heading. We need a solid UI update. Yes, Francisco wants to update the UIs. That is Francisco said that, but yeah, he wants to update the UIs a lot, and we do need a UI update. This is just a pack, like a UI pack that we got from Kenny, who also is an artist who did the background tiles that we used, but that was just me trying to upgrade from placeholders to placeholders that are not a cohesive style. Now we have to make it a cohesive style. Every person is a ditto. Yeah. Right now every person is just a ditto. So do you do programming mostly or art as well? I am a programmer. I do art only because traditionally our team has just been programmers. So someone has to do art. If I was to go to Twitter... Wow, I didn't even tweet that the stream was starting. So outdated. Let me just find an old tweet to compare just so you can see what I mean. But the team basically was one programmer, Jagger, and then I joined the team around last March. Well, technically it was like the December before that, but we didn't really... I don't know, I didn't kind of hop on as much until March. I guess I was in there. I was there for December. But... this is what the game originally looked like when I joined. Actually, yeah, when I joined. So this is what the people looked like. There was no depth to the walls. The UI was strictly red. The red, yeah. This was over Christmas, so the very first change I made in the game was changing all the tiles to be snow-based for Christmas, and then everybody just complained that the white hurt their eyes because I did it too hard. Like, I went too hard on making it just snowy. But yeah, that red. So I am a programmer, but I came in and this is what it looked like. And I worked towards basically bringing in better placeholder art. So even though it wasn't our art and it wouldn't be final or even temporary final, it was better than that. So that's why we have these tile sets in the background, these walls that are like fake 3D, even though they are totally flat. And this UI, Jagger's the one who picked out the UI, but that was also from a Kenny pack, I believe we found, or we paid for. And then the community really helped make a lot of sprites. So Bool and Pasta in the chat are two people who have done a lot of art, but there's a lot more. Voltra, who now goes by Donald, also did a lot of really cool art early on. And I'm sure, like, I know there's at least 3 other people that they were just before me or early on when I started that helped out. So, like, that made this chick, for example, and this chicken and the... No, not the eggs. Francisco did the eggs. But that kind of stuff. It was a lot of community art, which just kind of made the art inconsistent but complete. So now we're just trying to make it more consistent. So Francisco and Bool have both really stepped up lately and helped make a more cohesive look. So that's why in this version, if we go to... I think the goblins are the best candidate. See, if I teleport through command right now on this branch, it does that. But if I use a teleport scroll, it's instant. So it's a bit annoying. Still some stuff I have to deal with, I guess. Anyway, if you come here, for example, as much as they're not perfectly the same style, I find these goblins and these orcs fit the new people a lot better than if I was to show you this on the live version. Because here, if you look, this is what currently the orcs and the goblins look like. So they are very much more blocky compared to these guys. Everybody, I don't know. We're going for a more cohesive look, and yeah, I think Francisco wants to do the UI quickly enough, and then the background tiles will eventually match the new style. I don't think we have a timeline on that. The only reason I started doing art was to add eggs to the game. Oh yeah, right. Francisco really wanted cooking. Oh my... What? Okay, this patch is not ready to go live yet. I'm sorry. After stream, I'm gonna take a dive into fixing it, because now that I'm showing it, there seems to be more bugs than there should be. But yeah, anyway, I was gonna show off that Francisco added eggs, and then that same within like 2 days he added like he gave us all the art for like making cakes, buckets, all that stuff. So that was really cool. But yeah, he started for the eggs. Egg as big as a chicken, that poor chicken. Yeah, they're fine in your inventory, but once you put them on the ground, we definitely need to downscale some things. Recently I had this idea that you could bake old school graphics such as Fallout 2 with Substance Designer easily, especially if your team is stronger on the tech side. Old school graphics such as Fallout 2 with Substance Designer. Yeah, well, what is kind of difficult, like the team is, from a tech point of view, I do feel that Jagger and I are very strong in that domain. The original base of this game, like as much as we can tease that like, oh no, the red, at this point in time, everything was written by Jagger. The rendering engine, OpenGL, the WebGL code, the shaders, everything at this point in time was written by Jagger. There was no UI library, there was no game engine. It was for the practicum thesis project for graduating. He was basically making a core for it. And then when I joined, we severed the line between his rendering engine he wrote and we severed that line so that we could hot swap in a new one called Pixie.js that kind of handles a lot of that for us so that we don't have to keep reinventing the wheel. So the team is strong, but my point is that we do, based on kind of how we started the core from nothing, it's not like the game is used with Unity and we could just import some nice material that somebody made in some other program. We right now have to write the bridging code from that to Pixie.js. So for example, we just added these animations. Like animations just got added to the game. It will be this patch, all these cool animations, this nice tool. Part of this patch includes me writing the code to bridge this tool into our tool so that we can even understand what animation files do. So we definitely can work on a graphic overhaul that would actually let us use something like Substance Designer. But to do that would require us kind of not working on content for a bit while we did that. And that might be totally worth it. I'd like to bring in a third developer, though, if we were going to do that. Ooh. It says the stream's still on, even if my thing is closed. I think my internet's just being weird. The fact that Twitch said it was down, too. Something's odd. Francisco is a machine. Yeah, he works really well. He works really fast. It's pretty nice. Trying to do me out of a job. No, man, just become a professional artist. You got it. Never mind, we'll trade later. Oh, I'm sorry I missed your trade. I totally forgot to go through with that. I just got distracted, dude. My bad. Well, I'll give you the tome. Yeah, I would love to be able to use some Sublime Designer to make the graphics great. And that is the direction we would be taking the game if we do get to the point where we can have more people. Right now we are pretty small as a team, so we have to be reasonable with our scope until we can acquire more people. And right now that scope is trying to aim to be a nice Congregate game. We want to be a big MMO on Congregate and try to dominate that space. And once we have successfully dominated that space, we will, and we have, thousands and thousands of people playing the game, we'll be in a position where we can expand our team. We really want to bring in a art director. We've been looking, and we are kind of actively looking in that world for a professional art director to join the team and help unify a look and decide which tools we should put the effort into bridging. Because we wouldn't, bridging over to use something like the Substance Designer, it might be totally worth it, but it wouldn't be worth doing it if our art director later says, oh, actually, I like this tool. So we'd like to find the person and make a plan, and then we'll execute that plan perfectly. Substance just exports PNG files. Am I misthinking what Substance Designer is? My roommate Julian used to do 3D modeling a lot, so that's where I know it from. But I know it as exporting height maps and .model files. But okay, can you build the stuff in here and then export the compiled piece? I guess I haven't used it myself. I should probably just try it out. Spend an evening diving into it. Yeah, because I know Substance is what the industry would use. If we brought in a professional, this is probably one of the top 3 to 5 tools for this kind of thing that they would want to do. I was just thinking about it recently because I was playing old school games. Yep, you can export even several random textures so you could combine them randomly, like 4 to 5 tiles for the grass. Interesting. Yeah. That would be interesting. One thing I really liked doing when I used to, like at school when we wrote shaders, I wasn't great at writing the shader code, but I really liked toon shaders. The idea that you can make a model as perfect as you want, and then you add a toon shader, and the toon shader would look at the angles of the lighting and how you have the scene set up and draw it as if it was a flat 2D cartoon image. So it'd be like you could take a 3D scene and make it look like a comic book drew it. Like it was drawn by a comic book artist. But then you can have any direction, any angle and stuff and still get that same look. Whereas if you hand drew all those sprites, you know, you're kind of limited in effort to hand drawing each one. Yeah, Substance would be cool. Okay, I'll take a look at it. That would be cool for textures. I'll talk to Francisco because I'm assuming he wants to redo the background tiles, but I am not exactly sure what his priority. Actually, Francisco, what is your priority actually? What do you think the next 2 to 3 things you want to work on sprite-wise would be? Chat doesn't work very well. How to cook shrimp. I pressed the button, click on fire, but nothing happened. Right click on the shrimp. Yeah, okay, thank you, Bull. Right click on the shrimp, then click on your own made fire. Furby, I don't know if you're on the stream or not, but yeah, you basically just right click and pick use the shrimp, and then you click on the fire, which should be like a world object. So it's like right click, use the clay pot or use the shrimp on the fire. And that's how you would cook it. First comes character customization, then UI, then tile set. I agree with that. Character customization is what you stare at most. You know, your person who you identify with. UI is also always in your face and needs to be updated. The background tiles, I don't mind. I just mind that they don't look like they fit. That's all it is. They just don't fit anymore. Also, this patch, I need to take down these string lights. It is no longer Christmas. We need to change these string lights to something better. Should we do Easter? What would be a good, like, Easter alternative? Could put little eggs everywhere. That would be cool. Right now in the tile set, I have a little area reserved for holiday decorations. So if I wanted it to disappear, I just make it transparent and then it wouldn't draw. Or I could replace it with something new and festive. So yeah, we could make this turn into like little Easter eggs being hidden along the floor and on this stuff. Ooh, that'd be nice. Rabbit infestation that clears up when the week ends. I mean, if we had rabbit sprites, I would be okay with that. I'm so sad we didn't get a April Fool's jokes in. We had 2 different April Fool's jokes we were planning on pulling, and all of a sudden it was like 1 p.m. on April, and I kind of came in. I think I vented to Bool and Sandwich in-game chat, like, man, I don't know where the time went. Francisco made this really cool clown outfit, and one of our original April Fool's plan was to have a quest come out that was not, you weren't told about right away, but it was basically for now an anonymous quest where the child goblin is pulling a prank on you. So you talk to the child goblin and he's just like, oh, you need to give 200 chicken eggs to Ozyke, you know? And then you get the 200 chicken eggs, you give it to Ozyke, and Ozyke's like, why are you giving me these chicken eggs? So you go back to the child goblin, and he laughs and laughs, and he gives you a piece of the outfit, and then is like, okay, I'm kidding, but I really need you to get 500 steak to the Emperor. And then you go to the Emperor, and he's just like, what the hell are you doing? And yeah, you basically, the child goblin sends you on a bunch of like annoying quests that basically seem like it's a one-day event, so you're kind of like rushing to do them all because it's like not even in the quest log, and he's just messing around with you. And then at the very end of it, you like, you know, you piece by piece get the whole outfit. And then the day after April Fool's, we were going to add it as a quest with the requirement of a cow murder to have already been done. So you've already met the child goblin? Yeah, that was our first one. The second plan was to go back to the old background or graphics with the red tiles and basically say that we did our graphic update and just make it the old graphics for a day, and then at the end of the day go to like the real graphic update. But sadly, didn't happen. Bool, I called it. Yeah, you mentioned the clown outfit, and I kind of just... You said that in chat, and I was like, oh, man. Bool was on to us, or maybe we leaked it earlier, but... An egg hat. An egg hat would be good, honestly. Just something might be good. Just some sort of little Easter thing. So yeah, is there an event you guys would like to see, even if it's not just decoration, but a simple event we could throw? Beginner Island has that non-working fire. Okay, let me fix that. That is... I meant to get rid of that a long time ago. That throws people. Oh. Guess I already pushed these changes up. So let's open tiled special. Let's get rid of that damn fire. We don't want that to to sneak through. Yeah, is there any other little minor things you want me to tweak? Oh, there's no fire in this update. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's already... We already got rid of that not working fire. It's just that that's part of this patch. Too many little things got thrown into this patch. So many little minor things. Like, I can't wait for ducks and crabs to just be on Tutorial Island. It'll be so pretty. Egg hunt. Whoever finds the most eggs gets a rabbit pet. Oh man, now you're adding pets. Pets are always going to be hard. But I do like the idea of an egg hunt. Like, Okay. So what about an Easter Bunny NPC, right? It's just a bunny NPC. And the bunny roams the world randomly. And every minute, the bunny drops an Easter egg. And he just walks randomly along the overworld. And every minute or every few minutes, he just drops an Easter egg. So if you were active, you could just, if you found him, you could just follow him and just like pick him up every couple minutes as you see them. Or you can just hunt every once in a while and try to find them. And at the end of the day, you know, we get rid of the Easter Bunny, and whoever has the most eggs will get some reward. But you can also just maybe even keep the eggs. Maybe we get rid of them. I don't know. Maybe we get rid of them. Maybe the eggs get like redeemed for something. But that'd be cool. Or if it's like you try to get 100 eggs, and like if you have 100 eggs and then you talk to the bunny, like you find the bunny after collecting 100 eggs, he'll like give you something in trade, like a hat or something. You can put notes into bags or create bags for noted items. I'd like that fixed. Wait, you can't put notes into bags or create bags for noted items. Okay, I'll talk to Jagger about that. It always gets weird when you're in scenarios like that, because I don't know if we want you to be able to bag noted. Does letting you bag noted just kind of... I don't know, I see those as two different things that try to solve the same problem, and it's situational. If we let you bag noted, I feel like you just get the best of both worlds. And maybe that's okay. There could be a milestone for your egg count. Each egg milestone is a new prize. That'd be cool. Chuck E. Cheese token mode. Rabbit ears that make you move faster like Majora's Mask. Jagger's not going to agree. I mean, yeah, but he is the guy doing the game design stuff like that. If I really care about a problem, I'll just change it myself. But if it's something that I'm kind of neutral about, Jagger kind of has the end say here. I give him that. And the noted thing in bags, I do kind of think that is probably intentional. Like, it makes sense to me that you shouldn't be able to bag notes. They're already stackable. You know? Like, the point of bagging is that you can take something that's not stackable and stack it. But with, like, limitations. What's the benefit to bagging notes? I don't know. Maybe you got me there if I can't think of one. Bagging notes. I mean, other than just certain NPCs drop... Yeah, what is the benefit? Sandwich, answer that. Why do you want to be able to note, like, make bags for notes? I could see wanting, like, a regular gold bar bag and having noted gold bars and wanting to be able to put those into the bag and then pull out normal items. You know, that I could see and I would think is abusable. But yeah, why would you even want bag noted? For noted drops, okay. But they already stack, yeah. Training construction. So you do, okay, training construction. So you do want to be able to take a noted item, put it in a bag, and then pull out unnoted versions, right? That is what you're getting at? I really like the idea of our egg count, though. That is a good one. Just have egg milestones, or, you know, maybe it's that you talk to the rabbit and he has like 3 different things. Like, oh, it's 50 eggs for this, 200 eggs for this, 1,000 for this. And maybe you get 3,000 eggs, so you redeem that 1,000 for like 3 times. Something like that could be really interesting. When you train construction, process will put logs into the bag that can then be processed again. Training construction. When you train construction, process will put logs into the bag that can then be processed again. But only if noted bags are accepted into bags. Okay, wait. Noted logs. Noted logs. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant noted bags. So now, okay. Where did you say noted bags? But only if noted logs are accepted into bags. Alright. Well, I will think about that. Because maybe that is different. Maybe. Post it in the suggestions, see what Jagger says. Because I think that if you can just make training construction infinite, like if this just means that you never have to bank and you can just train construction forever, that is a big improvement. I'm not saying it's bad, but that is a fairly decent change. And do we want you to be able to easily train construction? Maybe. Anyway, the fire is gone. That's what I was checking over here, so that's not an issue. What else do we have? I kind of want to just, for fun right now, I think, by the way, the stream will be tuning out shortly. I do have some obligation in like 20-ish minutes I have to go do. So I will be turning off the stream probably in 10. But I kind of want to look at this map right now. I really like this area and I feel it's underutilized. So I want to just pitch something to you guys. So I was thinking of really enhancing this from an underground perspective. So let's go to layers. Not mini-map, layers. Like, what if underground, okay, right here where we have goblins on the walls, there's some cave here that has like a ladder that brings you up through here, right? Underground. And there's like a ladder to above ground here, right? So you can get on top of this wall, but it's somehow blocked off, so it's like various points that are on top. You know, you can't get from here to here walking. It kind of blocks you. But from an underground perspective, if we kind of linked things like this cave here, here's a little spot, you know, and we just had, like, we just continued the cave system to let you get on this wall to fight this goblin and like basically justify why he got on there, to basically, or to make like this more of like a, like the goblins have like a little underground civilization here, increase the amount of them underground drastically in this area, like this is where they all really live, and then connect it to this cave here. I think something like that, like this could all be underground too, like it could extend out here. And then similarly, our plan over here was that this spot is connected to here, this spot is connected to here, and then we wanted this main guild here to have a ladder that basically brings you to the underground guild hall, the bigger one. Yeah, I just want to go through some of this plan because we've been talking about this, but I've never like drawn it out enough. And then we wanted to enhance some of this. It'd be kind of cool if like you could even get into here, right? Like if that was even a possibility. But we want to take this underground guild hall, and this area you can access as long as you're like, you know, maybe it's level 30 or 40 mining, similar to this area, right? Except off here there's different patches that are like, you know, there's a lot of caves that they go down that each might lead to different like core mines, and each core mine would be locked behind a requirement for having the right necklace. So basically here you, to get into the underground guild, you have to be a member of the guild or meet a level requirement. But then to get to the coal mine, you need to have a coal golem necklace. So you have to get to the point where you beat a golem, turned it into a necklace, blah, 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 to even access the mining area. I think something like that would be kind of cool. And then it's like a little isolated thing. It could even expand over here though. Like we have this whole room to play with. Oh, there's a lot I missed. Yeah, you used to be able to do it. I assume it's when bags were fixed so scramblers wouldn't roll noted bags. I just want to be able to name bags with 1 to 3 letters, something to identify them and bank faster. So for example, I could name a magic logs bag anything from 1 to 3 letters, would display on the bag as ML1 or whatever I want to use. That would be amazing. Same with tomes, although I suppose those are going away. Or 1 to 5 letters if they fit. Anything would be an improvement. Even 2 letters having M1 I could get by. Also allow for 1 icon, so the magic icon, then add a numerical value. I like that one actually, being able to pick an icon and then a letter or digit. So you could be like magic 1, magic 2, magic A, magic Z, you know? That would be kind of interesting because that would give you like 39 characters, variations, and then like 20 icons, 22 icons or whatever. Maybe like more icons. So that would be enough variants that you could have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bags. But yeah, I agree. We do need bags to be nameable. As Sandwich said, the tomes are going away and the enchantment update is in the works. We are at the point where we have placeholder rings and stuff that are going to be replaced. So Jagger is at the point where we physically have items for the last stuff coming with enchantment. So it's coming. It is coming, and tomes are going to be replaced. But bags will always have that issue where, they aren't really searchable. And they're not indexable. You can't tell by a glance. So yes, we do need to name them in some way. That would be great. Even if it would be nice too if you could like not just name it, but even this might be too much, but if you could add hover text, like a descriptor on the bag or a name tag to it, so you can mouse over and it would just tell you like this is what I last set it to. That would even be kind of cool. just because the letters might not be enough visually, like to know what ML1 means. But, my magic log bag is very descriptive. But that might be a little too much. I don't know. We'll see. The game could even just add the item icon to the top, similar to how camps show the pick or whatever you make them. Add the icon to the top. Oh, how the camps show the pick. You're cute, Sandwich. You think that that's hilarious. You think that we are smart about overlaying that image? That's just a sprite. That's just one camp, and I put the pickaxe on it. But we do want to split that up. That is part of our thought, is we want to split up camps from the icon. Right now it is sadly just a sprite saying this is a magic, or like this is a, an oak wood camp. So we can't really do that for bags because there would be like an exponential amount of sprites. We don't have an exponential amount of skills, unlike items. So easy to do, I'm sure. We could make it easier. Honestly, I think a better analogy would be noted. We have the capability to take an item that's like, this is the type we want to show, and put a noted behind it and shrink it and stuff. We should be able to make bags the same kind of thing, where it's like, I am a bag, so this is my background, and I have this category for my overlay image, and then this 1 to 3 character name for my label. Like something like that, that's like those 3 layered on should be feasible. It wouldn't be too much work. It would just be more work. But we should do it. Subtle plug, the art will be done on my art stream this coming Wednesday. So check out Francisco's art stream. We should all just follow it, really. We should all... Is my guy fighting? Oh man, I guess I should get this guy out of here. I mean, he's maxed. He's not going to die to some goblins, but I shouldn't be influencing the world. But yeah, subtle plug everybody to Twitch TV /PastaPestaPasta and follow for that. Click that follow button if you want to tune into that Wednesday stream, because as he said, he's going to be doing some art there. That'll be hype. Get to redo some art. Yeah, I really want to... I can't wait for the new icons too. That's the one kind of nice thing, is that the longer delayed this animation patch is, the bigger it keeps getting, because there's all these minor little art things that weren't intended to be in it, but when Francisco's done stuff, why not throw it in? Like when he's done all of these, if we don't have the animations fixed by then, it'll just be added to that, and the patch will just get better and better. Post the stream in the Discord when the time comes. Yep, make sure to post it. Go for it. Honestly, if it's a stream, like in the media channel, if it's a YouTube video or a Reddit post you guys want to share, please don't at everybody or at here or anything, because, it doesn't have to happen for social media stuff. But streams, because of the nature that it's like right now, I don't mind if you guys are streaming something and you want to show it off to do an at here. So yeah, when you're about to start the stream, do an at here in the media if you want, and just say that the stream's starting. Streams are right here, right now. Anyone who's on, you kind of need to know now, not in 2 hours. Art stream is super satisfying. If you tab out for a few minutes, it's like, oh, nice. No, I really like the art stream. I was having fun with it when it was going on, and where is it? I wanted specifically to see progress, because I think progress is always really cool to see. So when our Francisco first started, I took a screenshot, and I took a screenshot when he had his first rough draft of a tree. That was just the first sketch, and then I kind of left, and 15 minutes later I came back, and he had this really nice looking tree, and I was just comparing it to the one he had at his first sketch. And they were alike, but none of the branches were the same. You could tell he revised and revised and revised, and it was just getting better and better. And I tuned back away, came back, and it was even better. Art streams are cool because you can look away. You can just leave, come back 5 minutes later, and it's like, noticeable instant improvement. That's cool. You're too kind, sir. No, thank you. You're doing great work. It's nice to... It's really nice to see progress on things, you know? It's really nice to see things improve. I need to figure out why this patch is being weird, though. That's definitely what I'm going to have to do after some errands I need to run. Because there's some weird stuff going on. Like, that is taking too long to reload. That is unacceptable. And that just went black and logged me out. That just booted me? I'm sorry, guys. This patch is not coming out today. And I know that this is just my optimization I just did. It's the same frowny face. So this is just my optimization I did yesterday, because it was totally fine before that. So I definitely just have a bug to fix in there, because it's not an optimization if it takes too long and then crashes. It's just a not improvement. Oh yeah. But honestly, it was really nice to just see that there was like 9 people in Francisco's stream and chat. And I got to just watch you guys all talk without feeling like I had to answer. It was kind of nice. Anyway, I think we're going to be calling the stream for now and ending it, unless people want to do one drop party, and then I'll head out. But I've got errands to do. Got a truck to load for a dump run later, and just that usual life stuff. And then after that, I'll be working on the game and trying to get this patch ready to be released. But I am going to host a drop party. That'll be fun. So let's go do that. Then we'll call it a day. I'm surprised that many showed up, to be honest, especially for a stream with no talking. Yeah, honestly, I was surprised too. I had a feeling you were going to have like 3 to 5 viewers, to be honest. That's where I thought it was going to be. So seeing 9 was like, nice. I think people were just excited to see something new, so they all kind of came at once. Right now, Scrambler, wow, 27 Scramblers. Yeah, right now, I think with the development streams, they're at the point where people like to check up and talk, but they're usually like 5-6 hours. And when I notice when I look at the stats, like usually 20 people show up, even if it only says 5 to 10 online, but they're just not all at the same time. They're very spread out. People just check in every once in a while. The art is like, it's now, it's different, and people can see instant results. Watching coding is like, it can be fun, but it can definitely be not fun too. I don't know. Alright, there we go. I got some items in there. Who we got? We got Bool here. Just realized I'm on the wrong account. Oh! Is it my graphics card? This is live. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone said graphics card, and I was like, it better not be. But oh no, this is the live version. No. Oh my god. See, I have this screenshot to show Jagger that I fucked something up. Oh no. No, no, no. Okay, shoot, so I can't even trust myself right now. Sorry, I'm just taking a screenshot so I can see the error too. Because this might be avoidable if it's just saying that it might be avoidable if we did something different based on the fact that we have real errors. But live, oh no. It looks like cracked glass. Yeah, it does. The party prism. Wish I had a spare GPU to send you. Oh, thank you. My GPU is only like 2 years old, honestly. This computer it's not old. My 1070 died when I first got into game dev in 2017. Oh, that's rough. This is like... This is a pretty good graphics card. I don't want to start throwing numbers out because I'm probably going to be wrong. But this one wasn't too bad. Okay, now I'm on my own account though. So let's add some maple logs. Let's add 10,000 coins. Give this... That's enough for anybody who hasn't played before to buy your second character if you only have one. So if you get that, you're solid. So yeah, we have got a drop party here, and I'm going to start it in a minute. But yeah, my graphics card, please don't die on me. This would just be such bad timing for that. This would be extremely inconvenient. Oh, Jagger just said still online. Yeah, ending it shortly, doing a tiny drop party for shiz and giggles. Jagger says, Jagger wants you guys to know that he's been expanding the gem and enchantments. So I don't know if that means he's closing in or if that means he came up with something better and scope creep is, you know, but yeah. Help Vio, the server hates him. Oh no, Vio. Okay, we'll get on to that. Alright, where's Vio? Sorry guys, we gotta help Vio. Vio, are you on server 2? I'm assuming so. Oh, gotta help Vio first. I'm gonna assume server 2. Before you bail, I've been kicked off the off server 2 all day. Oh, it is. Sorry, I totally missed that. Change servers. Server 2. Oh. I'm just gonna call Jagger. He asked if he could join. Of course he can. Sorry guys, I can't see chat right now. Let's get that set up. Okay. I assume he's at his usual spot. Hello, Jagger.
Oh, sorry, it's really choppy.
I see.
Oh, it's better now.
Alright, well, easiest way to do this.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, I think it's been pretty good. Item set. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, time to get Vio out of here. The easiest way is if I know where he is, I can just kill the guard and then no one's there to attack him.
Isolation's pretty isolating. It's going good.
Oh, Vio teleported. Now it's just Nox left. Let's leave. Oh, that was Nox? Yeah, that was Nox beside you. I was confused because your guy disappeared and then someone was still doing it, but it was Nox. Sorry, was saving Vio. Oh no! Nox, get out of here. 0-0. Nox, you can't try to kill a dev account. Go away. I'm not fighting you. That's not fair. Teleport myself to water. Get out of there. Okay. You should have taken him on. Yeah, but that'd be cheating. That's just not even nice, you know? Can't be mean to Nox. He was just minding his own business and I killed the thing he was thieving. Right, I attacked it. Yeah, so island life is treating you well?
Yeah, it's been good.
Nice. I like that.
That's becoming an issue.
Fair. I have some bad news for you, and I can't tell right now whether this is my bad or the game's bad, but on stream, I'm sending you two pictures because I'm assuming you're not in the stream because data.
Yeah.
On stream, that picture I just sent you is what my branch looked like the Spriter update. So I was like, oh crap, I like must have broken something with my optimizations that was pretty bad, right? Like, oh shoot, guys, guess this isn't going live quick enough. And then this was what live looked like 20 minutes later. So I think my graphics card or my GRAM is like fucked.
This happens rarely to me as well. And it can happen just when you overload it and it just something happens, you have too many graphics intensive things going on. You can like screw up the GPU or something, and I've seen this happen before. I think restarting Chrome will fix it.
Yeah, the second one, the whole Chrome. Yeah, that's I could try that. That's true. I just kind of close the tabs and reopen. I don't like refreshing the tabs and stuff. I guess it's probably the same Chrome instance that's been open for days. So
yeah.
Would be
Fix that up.
Yeah. Oops.
Figure out why that happens. It doesn't happen very much.
Alright guys, we're starting the drop party because I got some errors. Oh no, I put too much money in. Now it's gonna take like 10 minutes. Why'd I do that?
Is it? Do you think the time's too long? Like, I don't think it's 1.6 million. So.
Oh wait, in the box?
Yeah.
Someone put 1.6 million in?
Well, that's the total value. It's,
oh, I.
Like 10K or 10K fish.
Okay, that makes sense. When I last looked at it before I clicked start, there was like I had 10K gold in there and like a few miscellaneous items, and I thought it was gonna be like a minute. Yeah, okay, you're right. If it's in the millions, this is a big drop party. Guys, we have the third biggest drop party I've ever seen about to go on, so... Dev, where are your clothes? Jagger, put your clothes on. You're being asked.
No, this is how I like to play.
Yeah, no, Jagger likes the OG look.
That's why you never see my camera on stream.
He's been in isolation. That's pants-free living. Oh yeah. Let him be free. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's just weird that I don't know, I saw that visual bug and I freaked out like, oh no, I messed something up. But yeah, with the fact that the live version then had it tells me it's on my end. So you think it's just that I overloaded it?
Yeah. Like I said, I've seen it happen on like if you had other things that were like probably video players would have looked all weird as well, so I don't think it's just a game.
Okay. So what I noticed when I went through the stack trace and the warning was it was bundle.js, so it's like I couldn't actually see the right line of code, but it looked the same as what I was trying to optimize the other day, which ends up going down straight to the render call. So I guess it kind of makes sense that within the render is where the rendering would bug out. But I just thought, I guess what I'm getting at is it was suspicious to me that the people still worked and the background was the only thing that didn't, you know? That's what was weird to me.
I'm not sure. You have to ask the crashing GPUs.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's okay. If you see it frequently though, then yeah, that's a concern. But...
Okay. Yeah, I did see another bug though I need to fix in it related to the camera and teleporting and it not kind of instantly snapping to you, so I do have to fix up that branch a little bit.
Okay.
Now no. Yeah, for the Spriter update. But if you got... What?
Does that have Pixie V5 now?
No, that one's V4. When that's all, I was going to ask you, when that's all done, if you could bring the V5 update into it or up to date. I tried to do my own pull, and truthfully, the way that we now split it up into 3 repos and V5 is using an older repo, the two repos. It's not even compatible. So I was like, okay, I don't know the best way to merge this, and I feel like you probably know an easier way because you did it.
Yeah, I've got to hang with it. Because every time we have to merge into like all of our other branches, we have to do this.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Oh yeah, so Sandwich is complaining that nipples aren't on the new people. Are they dev only?
We got rid of them completely.
Yeah.
You heard complaints about them misaligning.
Yeah. You don't need nipples. Yeah, exactly. If you can't be happy with them, like, but how you just walking around naked?
I'm free. This is.
No, you're free. You're free, all right. Incredibly effective party house. Needs an 18+ server that adds nipples back. Oh man.
Really large nipples, like.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the game is missing. Like, of all the things, it's not dragons, it's not guilds. That's what we need to put effort into. The 18+ server. He's going full Buffalo Bill right now. Oh yeah. Man, 380 seconds is so off. What outfit is this? VO. Huh. You know, that outfit Vio's wearing is going to look so much more aligned and better on the new people. Oh my god.
Like that? It looks like he taped it onto him.
I know, it looks like he just duct taped it onto him. That hat is just sitting on him. He's hiding his possessions behind his back. He's like,
and the axe fits properly too.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to it. We should. I guess you haven't had a chance to make the money bags proper sizing, like
Not yet. I really want to get the animation branch out. You know, it has a lot of other little fixes on it. Like, somebody pointed out that the on Tutorial Island, the fire is the fire that doesn't work because nobody owns it is still there, which is probably confusing to new players. And I looked, and in our branch, that's already gone. It's just that I fixed that bug earlier on in the animation thing, and then we redid people. It's scoped creep out of control. That now there's all these little bug fixes that just never made it live.
Yeah.
So I just want it out. Same with the.
Yeah. Do all our bug fixes on the main.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. We definitely should have been fixing that on testing and then pulling them into this fixes. I should have not done the fixes on the branch itself.
Yeah. That's okay. That'd be that.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, the map is kind of separate from both of those. It's kind of its own thing, so we could definitely just update the map right now. You know, there's nothing about the map that has anything to do with the Spriter update. So we could do that.
Yeah. What?
I knew.
Change that.
Yeah. Like, we could fix that bug. Like, that bug isn't actually embedded. What I'm getting at is that bug isn't, like, in my branch's code. So it would be fine. But yeah, I'd like to just get it all out. Plus, you know, Vio needed booting again. I think that's like 5 times now I've had to boot him out. And every time it happens, he can't play for a few hours until I catch on. So I want that fixed, that timeout. I want that out. Yeah, I think it is. I think
there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I think that it is more. Like, I did more profiling this morning on our branch, or on the updates I did last night, and I do think it is more optimized, but there is something I can tell that there's one thing I'm missing, you know? Does that make sense? Like, I'm looking at it, and there's just one part is slower than it should be, and I'm sure I can speed it up. But overall, the footprint went down a lot. Like, the fact that it's like you walk right, and it still has to, like, spend the effort loading the new tiles, but then you walk left, and you don't put any effort into loading those new tiles because you've already done that work once before. Kind of, when I looked at the memory footprint, it was like walking around the map and just walking to and from the same towns. So the garbage collection just drops after a few minutes. So yeah, I think it's good for like long-term people playing the game, but it's not something you'll notice when you first load up Tutorial Island. You know, if your computer's gonna lag, it's gonna lag at that point. So I need to fix that. It does have lower frame rate, like more frame rate options, which is cool. Potato mode. Yeah, fix that. And this jitteriness, like right now, if you guys see, I'm walking horizontal and I'm getting this jitter. I thought that was the Spriter update, but I found it is on live as well, so it wasn't the sprites being updated, but that my new camera does fix that. So hopefully that weird jitter that you just saw, me walking back and forth, just doesn't happen or doesn't happen as much after. But I can't recreate it. It's so random. I still don't really get what happens. A minute and a half, and then the drop party will start. Minute and a half till drop party. Oh yeah. Jagger, send me a new picture. We need to update. Oh shoot, I need to put it on dual mode. Yeah, there we go. Now you're here with Lady. We need to update the gif of you in a Santa hat petting the dog. So
yeah, anyway. I just can't figure out how to fix my camera.
Okay. I mean, or just send me a nice gif of you petting a duck on the island, and we'll put that one up.
There's a lot of goats here.
Ooh. Nice. Get some goat pictures. Alright. Oh, yeah.
42 seconds.
Were you able to tune in to the art stream the other day?
Yeah, I was there. I was unfortunately kind of having some data issues.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I figured the data was... It's always an issue. When you got a limit, you gotta use it for everything. Yeah, it got up to 9 people, so that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked good. I saw the trees and then I saw the skill icons.
I'm excited for the skill icons. Ever since that, I keep looking at the mining one, and our mining skill icon definitely.
It's the copper pickaxe, exactly.
No, it is. It's the OG copper pickaxe.
Yeah.
That's the thing is we've updated our axe. Like look at the axes people are holding, and then look at the one in the skill icon. We had an update since. Ooh, chicken. Haha. Oh, I can't wait for him.
I'm going to get on my...
Okay. Oh. Nice. Love that sound. I can't wait for the new pinata dying animations. Oh. You can pet ducks on the island? I'm coming over. Oh yeah, ducks are so friendly. It's those damn geese. Don't touch the geese. Or not the geese, sorry. Is it the geese? The annoying honking people? That is a geese. Damn geese. They're so loud. Yeah, there's alpacas in this. I'm on a different island, and there's alpacas on this island, and they're pretty cute. I mean, they're not wild. They're all on farms, but it's cool that there's little alpaca farms nearby. Canada geese do not represent Canada. They are not friendly. Canada geese absorb the hatred of Canadians and then fly south to wreak havoc every year. They keep us pure. Exactly. Oh yeah, so Jagger, if you were to come stay here for a couple weeks or something, or a week or however long, we need to talk. Basically, we need to coordinate the ferries more, because the ferries have announced that they're basically stopping.
Yeah, well, I'm like on September, right? So I don't think I'll be in Burnaby for quite a while.
Fair. Yeah, the ferries on the island are like on my island they are only running one terminal now. Ooh, a scrambler. Nice. I got two. Yeah, we are only running one ferry. They've halved the hours, and they... No, sorry, they didn't have the hours. They're only running, I think it was like 4 times a day now or something. Like,
yeah.
It's basically get over in the morning if you have to work an essential job on the other end, and then come back in the evening. There's no, like... It's like directional, I'm pretty sure. It's weird. Like, they're not running it in both directions simultaneously. It's like one then the other.
Right. Yeah, no, I've seen that too. It's like looking kind of risky for a time, but they're not going to close it down completely.
No, they're not going to close it down completely. And shrimp, steel film. Ooh, scramble. Nice. I like the scrambler. Yeah, they're not going to shut it down completely, but it is a bit weird. Like, my aunt, the one who's moving across Canada right now, she's now made it to Winnipeg today. And they've been dealing with snow blizzards out east, and they're stressing. And now they're finding out that when they arrive here, they're going to have to, like, game the ferry times. And they ain't happy about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be annoying. Wait, you can pet ducks? Kind of. I'm mostly joking, but like, I have pet a duck before. It just wasn't wild. Look at all the scramblers. This is like scramblers and tomes everywhere. I want to pet a duck. Lucky thing. Oh yeah, ducks are great. Anyway, I have some errands I need to get to, so I think I will be either shutting down the stream, or I can transfer it to Jagger if Jagger was planning on staying here on his data. You know?
Yeah, I'm probably going to hop off too. I got some other things to tidy off, and then I'm going to hop back into enchantments.
Okay.
Try and get that going. I don't know if have you updated anyone? Have you told anyone about
Sorry, you just went a little robot-y there. Not much. All I said was that you sent me a message saying that you've been expanding gems and enchantment, so that's in the work. And I showed them that I had made some placeholder rings and stuff, so that you have, sprites to go with the objects. So it is like in the works, But I don't know how far it is, so I didn't want to say.
Okay, cool. I'm thinking, enchantments are going to be per gem, and then you combine the gems into jewelry. You'll be able to, as your gem cutting skill goes up to near max, you'll be able to add up to like 3 gems. It depends on the jewelry type and stuff. So it'll be an update.
Yeah, many gems per jewelry. So, is the enchantment on the gem or on the jewelry?
So right now I'm working on an interface which is like fully just for enchantments, which is enchanting per gem, and then the gems themselves will have the enchantments, and then there will be another crafting interface for adding gems to gold items, jewelry, like rings, necklaces.
So you'd basically you'd have, say, 3 gems. You enchant one with some benefit related to defense, one with a benefit related to health, maybe one related to health regen or whatever we decide to go with, and then you can attach those many gems to a piece of jewelry to have many effects.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking though, jewelry will be able to break, and I'm thinking at first that I was going to do charges for like teleportation, but I'm feeling more that each gem should have a base chance to break based on its use. So I'm still working on that, but I'm feeling like because jewelry can be so powerful that it might not be worthwhile to keep persistent. Like it should either require charges or breakdown or something.
No, that makes sense. And you could, I don't know, I don't want to add to your plate here, but just as a idea spitball, just because broken jewelry, like I'm assuming breaking would either mean it disappears or we have to make a broken version, like a broken state on things. If we went the broken state route or an alternative that's like a broken ring, you could make some sort of salvaging thing, right? Where it's like, 3 broken rings can be resmithed into 1 good ring. 5 broken of a certain gem could be reforged into 1 working, like 1 non-enchanted version, right? Like as a way to just kind of not, I don't know, just to add more to it, but I guess you don't need that at all. It could just be it disappears and breaks, fills the same function.
Be interesting. Or even just becomes broken and then you can incinerate or something.
Oh yeah, because broken would be incineratable. That makes sense. Yeah, because it's still gold. It's just like, can't enchant this, can't use this anymore, can't wear it, but you still have it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll think of that. That's the only one last thing I'm going to stop on. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a call if you want to chat about that stuff.
For sure.
Thanks for the update. Anyway, we're going to be turning off the stream, guys. So thank you all for joining us, and have a wonderful Saturday, I guess. I usually want to say Sunday, but it is Saturday. And and we will be streaming tomorrow, 11 a.m. PST Sunday. So that is 20 hours from now. The stream will be starting. So we'll see. Sorry, what was that?
Start your timers.
Start your timers, exactly. Hold me to that like you guys held me to my 101 start today. I got shamed for starting 1 minute late. I was very, very upset about that. I got defensive.
Gotta be punctual, person.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah, see ya, Stevio. See everybody. Have a good evening.
See ya.